and welcome to another edition of the Connect Network TV South Florida. It's always a pleasure to have you, and each and every morning right here on the CW. So every week we sit down, we chat up with some amazing boss babes, and I cannot proceed without inviting our fabulous co-host. She's a YouTube star, and she's just like all around fitness amazing, and she's shining today. Tracy Campoli. Hey, sis.
Hello, Stitches, and good morning. Buenos dias, Miami. I have a little shine. You know, it's Saturday. And to have some amazing conversation. And today is really special because we have a guest co-host with Leanne Lopez Mosley. She is the productivity queen. So let's welcome Leanne to the show.
Hi, Queens. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
But can you tell us more about your business and your growing coaching solutions? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so Grow Coaching Solutions, I'm the founder of the company, and it was really born from wanting to help women grow personally and professionally. And the brand has really evolved over the last kind of 18 months, 2 years, into really becoming the productivity queen brand that we're now known for. We have the podcast. I just became a best-selling author, and I've been featured in Forbes, helping so many amazing female entrepreneurs grow their business around the lifestyle they want, really achieve the income goals that they desire and the personal growth goals that they desire without the compromise. So the business is really built on just seeing women thrive.
That's beautiful. And congratulations on all of your accomplishments.
Thank you.
Know that there are much more to come, darling, much more to come. When did you decide that you were going to step all the way into business?
Before I really decided to start thinking about starting my own company, it was really becoming a mum just shy of 4 years ago that made me kind of like, I don't want to keep working these 60, 70-hour corporate weeks. I really would love to work hard, but work hard for myself and have a gorgeous business that's helping women, but also gives me an amazing lifestyle. And so my plan was to leave my incredible 6-figure corporate job at the end of 2020, but obviously 2020 had different plans for many of us. And that included the company I was working for went bankrupt. So within the space of 2 weeks, I went from being a 6-figure corporate executive to being unemployed. I was kind of shoved into it a little bit before I was ready, but luckily it gave me a great opportunity to learn some incredible things during last year and really grow my business and continue to scale it into 2021.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the common misconceptions around goal setting and, what really stops people from leveling up.
Is the fact that traditional goal setting seriously sets us up for failure. I mean, 12 months goals are a vision. If you learn anything from 2020, it's that everything and anything can change within a 12-month period.
Amen.
Yeah, right? So for me, it's really about looking at that big goal, sure, but let's look at the next 30, 60, 90 days. Let's get behind something that we can seriously it's a stretch, but we can see it. If anyone is watching this and you've got plenty of 2021 left to go, there's plenty of time to achieve some big things. I would suggest you focus on the next 30 days and pick 1 to 3 big things and just go all at them.
But I have to tell you how refreshing that is, because I'm the kind of person like when people are like, what do you want to be in 5 years? I'm like, I have no idea.
Right.
But like maybe 30 days, 60, 90 at most for me is like the most I can wrap my head around. So thank you so much for that breath of fresh air, because I always feel like I'm not doing it wrong, but I knew instinctively I wasn't. So thank you.
You're doing it right, fully right.
Yeah. If you can, just share with us some tips of how to break out of this cycle of hustling and more so into like an ease and flow.
I spent 10 years in a very masculine hustle work culture. And choosing to believe that it gets to be easy, choosing to believe that it doesn't require sacrifice and compromise to achieve the things that I want. My first tip is look at what you believe to be true about what you want to achieve. Do you believe it's going to be hard? Because what you believe, you will receive. I'm a big believer that it gets to be easy. We get to be in flow. And that first comes from you having the belief that that is possible for you.
We're so happy to have you here. So this is for all of you at home. You definitely do not want to change that channel. But coming up, we are sitting down with Jen Stoney. She is going to help us get more intimate with our partners. So we're going from biz to fun, right? You are watching us at the Connect Network TV right here on the CW.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
Hey, beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Miami. We just love being here with you each and every Saturday here on the CW to get your weekend started off right. So up next, we have love coach Jen Stoney in the house here to talk about living your best sex goddess life. Tell us, what do you mean by your best sex goddess life?
Really about exuding love and happiness, standing in your truth, which means not people pleasing, owning what you desire without trying to look for validation outside, and truly feeling pleasure on all levels of life throughout your day, not just in the bedroom.
Have an opportunity to talk to a love doctor. So can you tell us more about what it is that you do, really?
So it's honestly taking women to take those walls down and let love in and trust the universe that we are supported, we are loved, and everything is here for our highest good.
We want to know, inquiring minds, how do we do that? And how is that going to help us with our relationships with our partners?
Really, it all comes down to intentionality. So often as working moms, CEOs, busy women, we go in that go mentality, and we often forget to stop and connect and listen to ourselves and also celebrate ourselves. Like, look at our bodies, appreciate it.
You've spoken a little bit about this, but what do you find is the most common block for women when it comes to being like a love magnet, if you will? I mean, ultimately, we just want our partners to really desire us, right?
My biggest love block, and what I found over the decade of coaching, is that women bring their past into the relationships. And then when their partner does something that has nothing to do with like anything, they then flip out at them when actually they were just being human. They come in from work, let's say, or they connect with you on your lunch.
Can you give us some easy and implementable ways that we can infuse a little bit more pleasure into our busy lives?
I really like to compare pleasure to healthy eating. There is, so daily, it's consistent. So I love to add pleasure in fast, easy ways. Because as a business owner, as a mom, as a wife, so let's say you have 5 minutes in the car, your kids are watching something, you have one earbud in. You can put in an erotic podcast. You're going to feel a difference, but your partner's going to notice a difference because you're no longer looking for them to fill you up in that way, which makes you irresistible.
Talk about some of your October offers.
So right now we have the Sexy Goddess Inner Circle 6-month program for the women who's really ready to create this lifestyle change. And then we have the Love Magnet program, which is a 9-week program. And you really learn how to take your walls down and invite in love in a pleasure-filled, connected way. And then there is the highest level of investment, which is the one-on-one VIP coaching.
Jen, we love that. You really have something for everyone. And we are so excited because you're going to be bringing sexy tips for our love lives each week. But until next time, how can people find you so that they can connect with you right away?
Please connect with me on Instagram at Jen Stoney, Jen with a G, or you can find me on Facebook, Jen Stoney, as well as the Irresistible You Facebook group. I am the creator and founder of that group, and feel free to connect with me there.
Thank you so much, Jen, aka Dr. Love. We always appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. But don't move, Connect fam, because we're going to be sitting down with Reonna Green to talk about trademarking. Yes, this is need to know information, especially if you're starting up a business or if you know someone starting up a business. So don't move. We will be right back.
keep up with Natalie at the Connect Network.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn Sudano, and you can catch me on Cruel Summer on Freeform, Hulu, and Amazon worldwide. You are watching the Connect Network TV.
All right, hello. I am Coach Stormy, and I help women all across the country, all around the world. And you can find me at www.coachmestormy.com. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Hello and welcome back, Miami. And up next, our next guest is a hairstylist turned attorney. And now she works with female entrepreneurs and is helping them to get trademark and really up-leveling their businesses. So everybody turn that volume up as we welcome Reonna Green to the show. Hey, Reonna.
Hey, ladies. How's it going?
Hairstylist turned attorney. I definitely caught that. So do tell, how were you able to make that huge career shift and why?
Yeah, so I've always been interested in the beauty industry. I love it all, like the hair, the makeup, the glitz and glam of it.
We see.
Yes. And what really made it all kind of come full circle was when I started working as a litigator, doing civil litigation, and I started seeing a lot of issues happening with trademarks, with contracts, with female entrepreneurs in general. And that's kind of when I merged the two, the beauty, the entrepreneur in me, as well as the legal side.
Why is it so important for you to educate these entrepreneurs about being legally legit in their business?
You know, oftentimes we spend money on what we want versus kind of what we need. You know, you put your money with what you value. You're bound to fail at some point. And so that's why I just think it's super important that business owners, female entrepreneurs, women in general that are entering the business world really use that CEO mindset and get the basic stuff done with first, because it's most important.
So Reonna, let's get into this. We know the legal side of things can sometimes be really overwhelming. For someone maybe starting off a business, what are some first key steps that they can do to protect their business?
So I would say the first 3 things you should do when you're first starting a business: get an LLC or some type of other business entity. It could be an LLC, but you definitely want to make sure that you're separating yourself from your business in some respect. And so you really want to make sure that you have some type of business entity so that you are separate from your business in case of a lawsuit. Then I would say the second thing that you should do is make sure that you get your contracts in order. And so if you're going to be a CEO and you are really going to be the boss of your business, then you got to start acting like it. And so you really need lawyer drafted contracts. The third thing I would say, and one of the ones that people will put off for a very long time, and I always say, like, shoot for the stars. Your business might be little today, but honey, tomorrow you can have a whole empire, right?
Nice.
And so anything like that that really represents your brand and what you do, you have to protect it. Because people like to say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but not when it comes to your pocket and not when it comes to your business.
So, okay, what about the person maybe at home that's already set up their legal Zoom or their LLC or partnership? Can you tell us some of the biggest mistakes that you find that new business owners make, and also explain why working with you can really help them to up-level and upgrade in their business?
Once they have the business entity in place, they just don't treat it like a business. Some people will get confused and they'll say, yes, I have a business bank account, but it's under their personal name. You need a business bank account in the business's name. So it should say, Reonna Green LLC or whatever your business name is. And that money should be going into that bank account. That's something that kind of people get confused or tripped up by. And I can help in that regard because I have made lawyer drafted contract templates. So that is one way that I like to help out our, women in business. And then I would say another way is trademarks.
Are there any other opportunities that those who might be watching now can take advantage of, like right now, today?
Yes. So I do contract drafting templates, things like that, trademarks. You can work with me. You can sign up, do a consultation, see what you might need to trademark in your business, whether it's your business name, your logo, your catchphrase, whatever it is. I also will go over, kind of important steps to implement in your business and kind of see where you might be a little shaky when it comes to the legalities.
Love it. So please tell us where everyone can find you, where they can connect with you, and how they can take you up on all of the offers that you have.
Yes. So I am on Instagram as at She Trademarks. And then also you can find me at www.shetrademarks.com. You can book consultations there.
Thank you so much. So we've got more great conversations coming up next, so don't move. But up next, we are checking in with our friend to the show, Sandy Glant. And of course, she is going to show you how to slay your Saturday.
Connect Network, I'm Sandy Glant, and I'm back with another Slay Your Day Saturday. Today, I have 3 quick tips for you to help you stay productive during these cool fall months. Tip number 1, use the next 3 months to get your action plan in place for the holiday season. This means everything in business to all your personal obligations and things you can put on the calendar now so you don't have to stress out about it in the next couple of months. Tip number 2, embrace the days getting darker earlier and get into bed earlier so you can start the day off strong and ahead of everybody else. Tip number 3, speaking about getting up earlier, go through your weekly schedule and optimize your days to improve your schedule. It's best to go through each day and week with a clear strategy and plan in place. This is going to help you accomplish your goals and make sure you are slaying your day. Use these tips to help you tap into high performance, productivity, and define your work-life balance. I'm Sandy Glant, and I'm so excited for you to slay your Saturday.
Women thrive. You can find me on Instagram at I'm Ananda Lewis or on my new app, Elixir, available in all app stores right now. And you're watching the Connect Network TV.
Hi, my name is Crystal Rao, and I am a certified financial planner professional. I help my clients accomplish their financial goals in 3 different ways, which include comprehensive financial planning, investment management, and the last thing is retirement plans for small business owners so they can grow wealth through their business. I am a fee-only advisor, which means I don't sell products or receive commissions. As a fiduciary, I provide only honest and objective advice. Interested in learning more? Check out our website below.
Welcome back, Connect fam. Our next guest is certainly worth the wait, and I've had the pleasure of meeting her before. Her story is amazing. It's filled with just faith and love. So without further ado, I'm going to hush my mouth and introduce the amazing Niki Love Stubbs. Hey, Niki.
Niki, thank you so much for being here. You were recently named Nurse of the Year. So yes. Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
Can you talk to us a little bit about your journey, especially from that 5 to 9-year-old little girl?
At the age of 5, what I tell people is that my mom eagerly succumbed to crack cocaine in the early 80s. So I moved with my grandmother in Georgia, and it was good. I got the base of my faith there. I mean, I truly love the Lord, and that came from my grandma. So I really appreciate what she taught me. It's when I came here to the Magic City, things went crazy. My mom told me, she called me and she said she couldn't take care of me, and I grew very disdain towards her. That's when the feelings of rejection came up. So around 9, she came to get me. My grandma took ill. They brought me to Miami. I met the boogeyman for the first time. I was 9.5, going on 10. I protested my attack to my mom, and she ignored it. It fell on deaf ears. I had my first baby, who is a product of rape. I had her when I was 15 years old, got pregnant when I was 14.
Recognize you in the space of being a breast cancer survivor. What was that transition like? Can you share that with us?
To me, domestic violence is a learned behavior. And I believe damaged people are attracted to damaged people. And when I was 23, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, I had lumps in my breasts. I had pus and blood coming from my nipple area. I ignored it. Why? Is because I saw it as I was healing from when the guy and I fought. And I stayed with him for years, allowing him to beat me, abuse me physically and mentally. But I felt like I needed him. And I didn't know how to love myself because nobody taught me how to love myself. So at 23, I'm diagnosed with breast cancer. He gets the news. He tells me that he would kill me before the breast cancer will. I looked forward to chemo and radiation just to get out of the house. Around 2005, I was reconstructed. But during my chemo, I had to stop because after 7 treatments, my body was rejecting it. And we found out that I was pregnant. And I was told by the oncologist if I got an abortion that I would die, that we needed the baby. The baby was saving me. She's 16, and she reminds me of that every day. Okay. We go back to the house. We're arguing, but this time I got a little fight in me because I'm feeling good about myself because I was 23 and I went 1 year without a breast. I was devastated. And all I can remember is waking up and he removed my freshly post-op breast. I absolutely couldn't believe that the person who I thought loved me would put me through something like that all over again. I'm so sorry.
No.
And I was so afraid of leaving because I was already hurt. And one day I just said enough was enough. I walked away with nothing. It's not, I'm healing. And every time I tell my story, I'm just so blessed that I made it out. And I just want my survival story to be someone's survival kit, I had to change my mindset totally. I had to believe that I did not need him, that I wanted him. And I could have had anyone that I desired. And I wanted me first. It just was loving the team of me. It's so hard to tell people to walk away from those situations, especially during this pandemic. And I needed to understand it and remind myself of that I have the fingerprints of the best potter in the world, the one who created heaven and earth, the universe, all over my body. Why am I allowing this to happen to me? And I wanted to be better than who I was. So instead of being in the past, I cannot change that, but I can change my future every second from here on out. And I wanted more.
Not only did you become a nurse, you were named Nurse of the Year, which is incredible. Yes. You also became an entrepreneur, found love, wrote this amazing book. Where did you even begin to accomplish these goals?
I just did it. What I started doing was writing. I used to write till this day, I still write Dear God letters, and I write whatever I went through. And I created my ebook, which is the 15 Pillars of Self-Love, becoming an avid lover of oneself. And I know who I am. And I think it's a disgrace to the Lord to not share my story and help other women and men that are going through something.
So for those at home today that may be where you were, what can you share to their families or maybe them if they're watching this morning?
It can get very frustrating, but you have to remain vigilant and you have to let your loved ones know that you love them. And whatever it is, don't be ashamed. Let's talk about it. Let's get through it together because it's scary. It is very, very hard and it's scary, especially if this person means everything to you.
Niki, thank you so much for sharing. That's why I call it a testimony, because turn the test into a testimony and to share it and to just be so open. God bless you and thank you for all that you do. But for those who may want to connect with you right now and to actually buy your book, please tell them where they can go.
Alrighty, you can follow me at I Am Life After Love on IG, and you can go to www.NikiStubbs, that's NIKI.com, to download the ebook.
Amazing. A powerful story, and Miss Niki, love. Don't forget the loves before you say the Stubbs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies. We'll be right back. Connect, fam. Don't move.
Want to be a legit party planner but don't know how? Partypreneurs 101 is for you. A 10-week online course unlike any other. Get paid to do what you love and be your own boss. Learn more at thepartypreneurschool.com.
What's up? It's your girl, Tisha Campbell. You will see me soon on the J Team with Miss JoJo Siwa playing a villain. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. It's been a great Saturday and I feel super inspired and I hope you feel the same as well. So we'll catch you back the same time, same place right here on the CW.
Yes, and make sure that you follow all of our guests today to keep up with all that they've got going on. It's a lot. And if you are enjoying all of this amazing girl boss magic, make sure that you catch up on all of our past episodes over on our YouTube channel. You can binge watch them Netflix style over on Natalie's network.
And if you're ready to bring your brand to television and you want to feature your brand on TV, then register today at connectonline.com.
Yes, thank you so much again for being with us today, Leanne. So where can people follow you and stay in touch with you? Can you just give us that info one more time,
of course. Please? I am at grow.withleanne on Instagram and Facebook, and you can find me at the Productivity Queen podcast, and productivityqueen.co is the website.
Oh, thank you so much, Leanne, and we will make sure to follow you right now.
You can take it away.